Welcome back to my animal education series. Today I'm here with Richard from the Lehigh Valley Zoo. Hello.
Hello.
Can you tell us about the kangaroos we have here behind us?
Well, these are female red kangaroos. It's the largest species of kangaroo. You notice they're sort of gray, but the males tend to be red and are much larger than this. They call the females blue flyers, and the males are called boomers.
Where can you find these red kangaroos?
Red kangaroos are Australian. They sort of fit a niche in Australia that our white-tailed deer and mule deer fit here. So they're grazers and browsers, and they live in very wooded areas. They'll live in scrub areas and even along deserts.
Since they live in those kinds of environments, what do these kangaroos eat?
Mostly leaves. They'll eat grass. They're definitely vegetarians.
What do you feed them here?
Here at the zoo, they get a grain that's specially made for kangaroos and wallabies, and it's supplemented with vegetables and fruit.
How large can these kangaroos get?
Males can stand about close to 8 feet tall.
Wow. So I'm guessing these aren't fully grown?
These are younger females, and the females do stay smaller than the males.
Like, as most people probably know, kangaroos jump around and move. So what adaptations do they have to help them use that kind of locomotion?
Well, that is their adaptation. They have very strong hind legs. If you notice, they use their tail sort of as a third leg to balance on. And when they're actually hopping, that tail is used as a rudder to help direct them.
As we were walking here, we obviously saw that the kangaroos were running around, very skeptic of us, so we got to see that before we came in here. So, what is your favorite thing about these kangaroos?
They're actually pretty gentle animals, the females anyway. They're very docile, and we can get pretty close to them and spend some time with them. I think an important thing about them is that they're marsupials. They're pouched mammals, and very interestingly, the females can always be ready to have a young, which we call a joey. So they can have a joey that maybe is about a year old and still might look in the pouch once in a while. They can have one that's in the pouch, growing yet, and they can at that same time be holding off a fertilized egg, so that if it's a great way of keeping that species going. If for any reason they have to lose one of their joeys, there's another one right on deck that they're going to be reproducing another kangaroo.
How long do these kangaroos live?
They probably live generally around 20 years, but you can't. Lifespans are not ultimates. They're living creatures, and just like humans, they die at different ages.
How old are these kangaroos?
These are very young females. They're all within 4 or 5 years.
So very young to what they could be, so they have quite a bit to go.
Yes.
Well, thank you, Richard, for telling us about these red kangaroos.
You're welcome.
And if you guys enjoyed this week's episode, don't forget to like and subscribe, and come back next week for some more animal education.